Previously we started chapter number 8, that is a comparing quantity, and we learned one method of comparing two quantity, that is a ratio. Okay, and we saw many examples to find the ratio, to find the equivalent ratio, compare the ratio. Okay, so I hope you clear with the concept of ratio. Now one more method to compare two quantities, that is a percentage. So where we use the percentage? For example, you got your result and from the total 300 marks, you get 210 marks. So for example, your result is 210 from 300. And your friend that is in another school get the result 250 from 400. So now here you can see you get 210 from 300. So your result is 210 marks and your friend get 250 from 400. So he get 250 marks. So now it is not possible whose performance is better from this information. Whose performance is better from this information we cannot say exactly. Okay, so for that we will find the percentage. So how can we find the percentage? So we will learn the method to find the percentage. So first we find the percentage. From 300 you get 210 marks. So to find the percentage, multiply it with 100. So 0 0 will be cancelled out. 7. So your percentage is 70%. To find the percentage, that is in a fraction, multiply with 100. Now for your friend, that is 250. From 400, it is 250 multiply with 100. So here we can cut 2 0. Now divide 250 with 4. So we will get 62.5%. It means your result is 70% and your friend result is 62.5%. Now from this information, it is better to tell that your performance is better than your friend. So this way we can use the percentage to compare two quantities when both numbers are different. Okay. So how can we find the percentage and what is the percentage? Percentage is the word come from Latin word that is percentum. Percentage word come from percentum. It means per 100. Means if we find the quantity from 100, we get a percentage. If we find the quantity from 100, we get percentage. So if we have a 35%, it means from 100 we are representing 35. From 130, it is like fraction. So from 135, so it is 3500. So you can also say that. Okay. Fraction with the denominator 100 is equal to the percentage as the numerator. Now, if we want to find the percentage of the given number, and if the denominator is 100 for a fraction, we consider here one fraction 8 by 100. You can see the denominator of 8 is 100. So it is equal to 8%. If the denominator of fraction is 100, that percentage is the numerator with the percentage sign. So here fraction is 12 by 100. Again denominator is 100. So percentage is numerator, that is 12%. If we have 135 divided 100, so it is 135%. What is the statement? If we have a fraction with the denominator 100, then the percentage is the numerator. Clear? Now, to convert fraction into percentage, we multiply the fraction by 100 and put the percentage sign. Okay, we learned that the fraction that have a denominator 100, then the percentage is numerator. If the denominator is 100, then the percentage is numerator. But some fraction that does not have a denominator 100. So for that we write it in a multiplication Now one more fraction, that is 9 by 20. So how can we find the percentage for fraction? 9 by 20. So 9 divided 20. Multiply 100. Now cut the common factor. So it is 5. So we present 45%. Means 9 by 20 is equal to 45%. So this is the method by which we convert the fraction into percentage. When the denominator is 100, numerator will be percentage. But if the denominator is not 100, then multiply with 100, cut the common factor, and whatever answer you get, that will be your percentage. Now, let's take some example. Percent into decimal form. We convert percent into decimal form. How can we convert it? So here, 65%, it means from 165, so we can write. Now, how can we perform this in a decimal form? So there are two zeros, it means it is 0.65. So percentage to decimal. Okay. Now next one, 7.4. So it is what? 7.4 divide 100 because percentage sign is there. Now 7.4 is what? 74 by 10. 100 is already there, so we can write 10 into 100. So now there are 4 zeros in a denominator, so we can write 0.030 in a denominator, so it is 0.074. Now next one, 0.1%. So 0.1% can be written as 0.1 divide 100. So 0.1 is what? 1 by 10. Already 100 is there in the denominator. Now again 3 0. So as a decimal we can write 0.001. Clear? So this way we can convert percentage to decimal. Now next, decimal into percentage. If the decimal is given and you need to find the percentage. So decimal is nothing but the fraction. So 2.5 as a fraction can be written as 25 by 10. To find the percentage, multiply it with 100 and put the percentage sign. So here we can cut 0 0. 25 into 100 is 250%. So now 2.5 is equal to 250%. Now next one, 1.6. So 1.6 is written as 16 by 10. To find the percentage, multiply with 100%. So here 0 0 will be cancelled. So 16 into 10 is 160%. So 1.56 is 160%. Now next 0.02. So here 0.02 can be written as 2 by 100. Multiply with 100%. So here 0 0 will be cancelled. So 0.02 is equal to 2%. Now next one 0.001. So here it is written as 1 divided by 1000 because after decimal there are 3 digits. Multiply with 100%, you can cut 2 zeros. Now here 1 by 10 is what? 0.1. So it is 0.1%. 1 by 10 is equal to 0.1. After that we will write the percentage sign. So 0.001 is equal to 0.1%. Now again 1.31. So it is written as 131 divided 100. Multiply with 100%. So we can cut 0. So it is 131%. Clear? Fraction into percentage. So here how can we convert fraction into percentage? So you can see here first fraction is 2 by 5. So denominator is not 100. So 2 by 5, that is same. Here we convert decimal first into percentage and then multiply with 100. Here already fraction is there, so directly multiply with 100. So 25 is 100, so it is 40%. So 1 by 3 is multiplied with 100%. Now 100 divide 3. So we will get 33.3. So that is 33.3%. Now next one. So that is multiply with 100 to find the percentage. 5, 3 5s are 15, so that is 15%. Now next, 11 by 5. So again 11 by 5 is multiplied with 100 percentage. So 5 20s are, now 11 2s are 22, 0. So 220 percentage represent 11 by 5. Now next 2 by 3. So here 2 by 3 is multiplied with 100 percentage. Now 100 divide 3 will give 33.3. Now 33.3 multiplied with 2 will get 66.6%. So this is the method convert fraction into percentage, method to represent decimal into percentage, and percentage to decimal. So here some example that you need to solve in homework. First write each of the following as a percentage. So your fractions are given. So we already learned the method how to convert fraction into percentage. These are the decimal. So decimal we already learned how to convert the decimal into percentage. Now you can see here the ratio. But ratio that is same as a fraction. So we can find the fraction ratio as a percentage also. 3:25 can be written as 3 by 25. Now this is a fraction, and whatever method we use for a fraction, same we will apply for ratios. So this way you can find the percentage for ratios. Now next, convert the following into fraction. So percentage is given and you need to find the fraction for that. Express as a decimal. So percentage is given and convert it into decimal. Now some example that we already solved in a 7th standard. So finding the percentage of a number. So let's start with the first. 12% of rupees 1200. So what is the 12% of 1200? So we can find 12 multiply 1200 divide 100. 12% means what? 12% means 12 by 100. Of that is a multiplication. So this and this will be same. So 12% of 1200 is given by 12 multiplied by 1200 divided by 100. Why? Because 12% is 12 by 100. Of represent multiplication and 1200 as it is. So now 0 0 will be cancelled out. So 12 multiplied 12 is 140. Clear? 13% of 6500. So here we can write 13% is 13 by 100. Convert percentage into fraction. Now percentage is from 100. So it is 13 by 100. Of represent multiplication 6500. So again 0 0 will be cancelled out. So 13 multiplied 65. So 65. 840. So 13% of 6500 will be 840. Now next one, 20% of rupees 800. So here 20% means 20 by 100 and 8. So here you can cancel out 0 0. So 8 multiplied with 20, so it is 160. So 20% of 800 will represent 160 rupees. Here symbol is rupees, we will write rupees. Now next one, 23% of A is 46. Find A. So here unknown A is given. So how can we represent it? 23% of A is equal to 46. Question is 23% of A is 46. So 23% of A is 46. So here 23 divide 100. 23% means of represent multiplication. A as it is 46. Now we already learned how to find the unknown variable A. So take 100 in a multiplication and 23 in a division. So A is equal to 46 multiplied by 100 divide 23. 23 2s are 46. So it is 200. Means 23% of 200 will give 46. So this way we can find the percentage of a number. Let's take some more example. Find 8% of 125. So again 8% means 8 by 100, 120. So here 4 multiplied 25 is 100 and 5 multiplied 25 is 120. Common factor is 25. 25 5 is 125, 25 4 is 100. So 25 will be cancelled. 4 2s are 8, so here 10. 8% of 125 is 10. 13% of 300 kilometers. So we can write 13 by 100, that is 13%, multiply 300. 2 0 will be cancelled. 13 3s are 39 kilometers. So 13% of 300 kilometer is 39 kilometers. Now next one, 16% of 625 liters. So here we can write 16 divide 100, that is 16%, multiply 625. Now here 25 multiply 25, that is 625, and 25 4s are 100. So we can put the common factor 25. 4 4s are 60. Now 25 4s are 100. So 16% of 625 liters is 100 liters. Clear? Now next one. Ravi, Seema and Sujoy ordered the pizza. The ratio of the number of pieces eaten by them is 7:4:5 respectively. What percent of total pizza was eaten by them? So here you can see ratio is given. Means here you need to convert ratio into percentage. So here total part, that is 7 plus 4 plus 5. So 9, 16. Total 16 parts are there, and from that 7 parts eaten by Ravi. So percent of pizza eaten by Ravi is given by 7 by 60 multiplied with 100. To find the percentage, 7 is multiplied with 100, 700 by 60. Now divide 700 with 60. So 700 48. So it is 43.1%. Okay. Now next one. Percentage of pizza eaten by Seema. So as a fraction we can represent 4 by 16 multiply 100. Now here we can put the common factor 4 4s are 25 4s are. So it is 25% eaten by Seema. And pizza eaten by Sujoy. So that is Sujoy eat 5 parts from total 16 parts multiplied with 100. So here 500 divided with 16. So it is 31.25%. Clear? So this way we can find the percentage if ratio is given. Clear? Now next one. What percent of 1 kg is 16 gram? What percent? Percentage is not given. So let's say X% of. Percentage is not given, so we can write X% of 1 kg and gram. Units are different. So first we convert same multiply with 1000, that is 60. Here we can put 2 0, 10 will be in a divide. So it is 16 by 10. Then there is in a multiplication. To find the percentage, we divide it with 10. So it is 1.6%. Means 1.6% of 1 kg will give 16 gram. Okay. Next one. What percent of 3 days is 18 hours? Again, days and hours different unit. So first of all, convert days into hours. So 1 day is equal to 24 hours. So 3 days is equal to 3 multiplied 24, that is 72 hours. It means 1% of 72 hours is 18 hours. So we can write x% of 72 is 18. We can write like this: x by 100 multiplied 72 is equal to 18. Now 72 will be in a divide, 100 will be in a multiply. To find x, eighteen 4s are 4, 25 are 100, so it is 25%. 25% of 3 days